Okay, so after all of these producer's notes, we're going to fire some weapons now. So first I will go ahead and select the 2A42 cannon. And when I do that, you'll now notice I have a weapon reticle here bore-sighted in the center of the HUD. I have my C, which indicates I can launch at any time. And we have radar altitude and a radar altimeter scale, and of course the pitch ladder. Now, if I go ahead and lock up a target with a Shkval, I'll go ahead and slew my cannon to that target. So, I'll go ahead and uncage my Shkval. And I'll bring it down. Select a target over here to the right. And zoom in. So, looks like I got a Humvee and a truck. Got him locked up. Okay, so now we have some new symbology up on the HUD. We have our cannon symbol, and you'll notice now rather than being up here bore-sighted, it's actually a slave to the target I just locked up. I got my laser rangefinder ranging, same data we saw before. Also I have a TA indicating automatic tracking, and also you'll notice a rectangle here. And this indicates the azimuth and elevation constraints of the cannon. Now, if we come outside, you'll notice that the cannon is actually cannoned down and to left just a little bit. But it can move up and down, side to side, but it's definitely rather restricted in its ability to slew off to the left given the fuselage. So we have, again, low setting, high explosive, short round burst, locked up. So fire some rounds. So we got a hit on there, and he's done. Now I can go ahead and bring up AP, and I'll increase my fire rate to high. And you'll notice a little bit of difference there. And in the distance you can see some of those rounds ricocheting off. Next, we'll come back and we'll actually look at the manual mode. So I'm going to go ahead and take off the gun for a minute, reset, come back, put myself in manual, bring up the gun, and again you notice the gun reticle up here on the HUD, and as I start flying around you'll see that wherever the gun reticle is pointed, we'll see the corresponding image here on the TV display. So that's a little demonstration of using the 30 millimeter gun. Next we'll take a look at the UPK pods. I go ahead and put myself back into auto mode. And as we talked about before, I'll go ahead and select the outside stations. I have a 50 on the rounds remaining, indicating 500. So I have 250 rounds in each pod, so that makes sense. Now up on the HUD, very simple reticle, kind of wherever I point it and place it over the target, I'm going to pull the trigger. And again, the gun pod's pretty straightforward. The next and final thing we'll take a look at are the rocket pods. So I will select my indoor stations. And again, up on the HUD I have a aiming reticle. I have the laser on, so I'll get good ranging on that. And I'll go ahead and set my burst length to medium. When you're set to load, it'll fire one rocket from each pod. Good hits there. And those were the 80 millimeter type. Also, the K50 carries the 122, which definitely carries a bigger punch. So that is an overview of the cannon pods, and the rockets. For the next note, we will take a look at the guidance systems and bombs. Until then, I hope you enjoyed this note, and I'll see you next time.